Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're back, my friends. What I want to show you today is a challenge that I did with an ATC group that I belong to. And it's called ATC Fun, or ATC underscore fun, excuse me. And it's a Yahoo group. I've mentioned it on my channel here before. What the challenge was to use vinyl flooring. Of course, it had to be ATC size. That's kind of what they do. And I wanted to show that you can take something that you don't quite know what to do with and turn it into something. Now, as you know, I work for a general contractor and we get all kinds of samples. And I get vinyl flooring, sometimes in different colors, but mostly, yeah, tones of brown, sometimes maybe a gray, and very long planks. I'd say probably 4 foot and then various widths, maybe 4 to 6 inches wide. So I thought, what is something that I could do, and besides me just sitting down and playing, that I could get others involved. And I thought about ATC Fun. I've been part of the group for years and years. I did have to step away for a little while, but I have to tell you, they are the best group you can ever get involved with. They know each other so well. I don't believe many of them have ever met, but you wouldn't know that. They are a chatty bunch, I will tell you. You know, you get those digest messages, and I can't keep up. So, you know, it's fine. They don't necessarily expect everyone to. For me, if I see my name in the chat, I will answer, you know. But I can't keep up with the messages. But I'm telling you, we all love each other. We've been there for each other. I know they've been there for me. And I'm trying to get back in the groove with them now and get active again. They do have some rules where you do have to do a swap once a quarter, but that's not so bad. And if, like in my case, you need to step away, you just talk to the administrator of the group, Jeannie, and she's so cool about it. They would rather you say, I need to step away, than say, I'm going to do a swap and then not do it. That's a no-no, and that's not fair to anybody. But anyway, I put the challenge out there to see if anybody wanted to do ATCs on this vinyl flooring. And I got 10 takers. So I was tickled. That's pretty good. And let me show you now what they've done. Now I'm going to pull the cards out of the envelopes just as I got them. But I need to be careful. I am going to tell you their first name and the city and state for which they live. So they do get some recognition, but, for privacy reasons, I'm not going to show you the fronts of these envelopes. But this one is from Suzanne, and Suzanne lives in Fredonia, Wisconsin. Never heard of Fredonia, and I bet you right now it's as cold can get. All right, this one is beautiful. It's got like some gold leaves and some wire. It is beautiful. That looks like maybe a recycled popsicle stick, a piece of wood. It's very much layered. Let's see if I can do it justice here. Yep, very cool. Very cool. I'm not so sure if you can hear my dog outside howling. It's dark out and they're out there having a big time. Anyway, here we go. This looks like it's had some die cuts and some embossing done to it. It's beautiful, beautiful. Great job there, Suzanne. Great job. All right. You all know how I am about my OCD. I have to put things back as I got them. I am going to hopefully send these out tomorrow, get the trades, taken care of them behind me. And now this one is from Susan, who lives in Stanton, Virginia. Susan, let's see what you got here. First of all, she sent me some goodies, a couple little calendars, and I actually have a stamp that you stamp it and then cut it out, and you add some little sticky paper to it, and you flip it over and tuck it in, it actually holds calendars about that size. So I greatly appreciate that, Susan. And here are her cards. Now that one has a trick-or-treat theme. It's got some metallic on it, a spider with those green eyes. Looks like some washi tape. That is way cool. Way cool, Susan. Now this one, I have to tell you, tickles my fancy. Because my home, I very much live in the country, and I've kind of done a pine cone theme throughout. So I love me some pine cones. That one just might have to stay here at my house. Alright, let me tuck all this back in. I hope everybody's having a good week. I know at work I've been really busy. Alright, this one is from Christy. And Christy lives in Long Beach, Mississippi. And I see here, I owe her 42 cents. I guess when I sent the vinyl flooring postage due. And let's see, her backing came off of one of them. I'll take care of that for her. Alright, look at this. Looks like there's some sea glass. This is really textured nice, like sand and the water and the sky, and there's some shells on it. Great job, Christy. That is really a great job. I appreciate that. Put that back in there so I don't lose it, and get that all put back together before I send them out. Alright, let's see who we got now. We've got Holly. And Holly lives in Conroe, Texas. Conroe, Texas used to be a place that I went to when my job when I traveled all the time. Holly also had sent me an embossing folder, and I've already taken it out of the package because I've already used it. I remembered it was in there and I needed it for something, so I've already used that. But here are Holly's cards. Now look at that. They are kind of the same color theme kind of going, but they are beautiful. Just breathe. And then she's got like a stamp down here and some paint. And it's really nice. And it's very textured. Yeah. And she used the front of the cards and totally covered up the card, which I guess everyone to this point has. So you don't see any of the vinyl flooring. Those are beautiful, Holly. Thank you, thank you. So do you all see now why I wanted to share these? Again, something as simple as this old vinyl flooring, you can turn into those beautiful masterpieces. Alright, this one is now from Kathy. And Kathy probably lives the closest to me of everyone. She's in Jacksonville, Florida. Wrote me a cute little note. And look at this one. This one is like wood on the vinyl flooring with some metal hearts. And follow your heart. Yes, we all need to listen to that, don't we? And here we go. Sweet memories. And the vinyl flooring on these now is exposed, that you can see it. She didn't hide it one bit. She just embellished on top of it. Now this one is very much layered. There you go. Great job, girl. These are beautiful too. I knew you all would not disappoint. So thank you very much, Kathy. Thank you, thank you. Alright, this one is from Jan, and she is Sulphur Springs, Texas. Jan has been a great friend through the years, and her envelope has a cute drawing on it. I'm not sure if that was a stamp or did she hand do it, but it was fun. This envelope came to me kind of in a mess. Let's see, she's given me some ATC, like little bags. And she gave me a beautiful napkin that I will definitely put to use. I enjoy napkins. And here are her cards. Now I'm thinking that there was a piece that fell off, and I saw it. Yep. Here we go. Hold on, everybody. Oh, there were two pieces. There could have been more, but since the envelope was torn, I believe the butterfly goes there, and I believe that heart might have been there, or something to that effect. So, whoops, upside down. So there we go. Jan, thank you very much. These are very, very nice. They kind of look like they could have been a napkin at one point, the bottom layer. And she too covered up the vinyl flooring in its entirety. I need to be careful there. I need to get those glued back on. So Thank you, Jan, my great friend. Alrighty, this one now is from Jeannie. And Jeannie is actually, as I said earlier, the moderator of the group. She's the one that keeps everybody straight. And we've become good buddies. Here is her first card. Looks like one of Tim Holtz's little people. Some lace. She covered up the whole card too. And she also enclosed a napkin around each card. Beautiful napkins. Now I know I will put that to use. So that's her first card. And let's see her second one. Her second one, yes, is the teddy bear. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Isn't that so true? Very much textured, layered. And then another one of those napkins. Great. Let me put this all back together. I could go on and on about how beautiful these are, but y'all don't want to keep hearing me talk. You want to see what they've done. Alrighty, this one is from Sherry, and Sherry lives in Woodland Hills, Utah. This one had to travel a long way also to get to me. Alrighty, here we go. Yes, now Sherry, I don't know about you. These are so ingenious. Again, the vinyl flooring is exposed, but they are both trimmed in chain. This one's kind of like a box chain, and this one is a ball chain. This looks like it could have been a piece of jewelry. And I believe, now that I look at this piece right here is a Formica sample. You go, girl. You go. I knew I had recognized that, and it just now dawned on me as I looked at it closer. This one, I don't quite know what it came from, but it is beautiful. It looks actually like it is breakable, like a piece of ceramic. So these are beautiful, beautiful. This is going to be a hard decision on which ones I want to keep for myself. I'm usually not a very selfish person, but it just might be the day. Just might be the day. I just don't know. Alrighty. Here we go. Alrighty, I've got one more here that traveled. And let's pull these out. Alright, this is from Melanie that lives in Lawrence, Kansas. And looks like some postage stamps on top of ribbon and maybe some painted paper and some old book, which is then on top of a piece of acrylic or acetate probably that looks like it's been embossed. And she left the vinyl flooring exposed. Very original, girl. Very original. These are beautiful as well. So thank you very much. Alrighty, and then I know you've been waiting to see what I did. These are mine. I just have them wrapped up in some scrappy paper. And these are mine. I've always liked underwater. And in the summertime, I like swimming in the Gulf of Mexico off the coast of Florida and getting scallops. So yes, sometimes I pretend I'm a mermaid. Ha ha. Especially when I have those flippers on. But anyway, I thought these were pretty cute and original, and the little bubbles are actually pieces of resin that had dripped off of the granite cheese boards that I had made, if you remember that video. So I saved them, and they've come in very handy a few times. And this is a piece of cork that I did the seahorse that was actually the cork from inside the message boards. So I've put everything hopefully to good use. So I'm just going to put those to the side right now. Now, this is the final one. And this is the last one that I've received. This is the one I've been waiting on. This gentleman mailed his cards out on New Year's Eve. It is now 6 weeks later, and I still not have received them. So I guess probably about maybe the beginning of February, I asked him if he still wanted to participate. I'd be glad to send him another set of vinyl flooring cards. And he said, sure, but don't expect my work to be as good as the first one. He also told me if those first 2 cards ever show up, for me just to keep them. You don't know how hard I have prayed for those cards to come. Because if his first ones were better than the ones that I just got, I can't imagine. So here we are. Now, I have never traded. His name is Tristan, and he lives in New Haven, Connecticut. I'm sure all the local folks there know him. I have never actually traded cards with him before because, as I said, I had to step away for a little while for some personal reasons. And Tristan came in the time that I was gone. So this is his first card that I opened. Now tell me that that is not beautiful. Beautiful. Everybody, excuse me for a second. I got to get Sissy. She is here next to me begging to sit in my lap. So I have to get her. So anyway, this is his first card. Now, I've never seen anything like this. This backing, it feels like it's metal to me. How in the world this man got this idea, unbelievable to me. So, if you think that's something, let me show you his second card. Unbelievable. It has so many layers, so much stuff going on. I just don't know how he got it all on the card. I don't understand. I've never seen anything like this. And of course, let's see if I can do it. There's a few things that have come loose in transit. It is very three-dimensional, like you would not believe. The dice and the bell and the fairy and all the ribbon and all the little tchotchkes. Unbelievable. Tristan, you are something else. So, that's my grand finale as far as the ATC cards are concerned. But I have one more thing. He also included this greeting card. And I have never seen anything like this before. Maybe some of you have, but I haven't. So when I opened it up, Tristan amazed me even more. So here we go. The card, I kind of know what's going on. It's got a cutout, and I noticed that there's green behind the leaves and the stems. I noticed there was yellow cut, and behind that. And I have watched people do that paper cutting. I have some of those pieces that's very fine. I don't understand how they even know where they are or what comes next. But that's what that reminded me of. Now, watch this. You open it up and it becomes this beautiful flower. I can't imagine. Now, I don't know if he bought this card, if he made this card, but this card is something else. I want to sit it out where everybody can see, if I didn't have to dust it. But it's beautiful to me. It is probably the most beautiful card that I've ever received. I just couldn't believe it. And then there's a little pull out here, which I'm not going to do. It's got a little note on it, apologizing for the first cards not coming, which is not his fault at all. Things happen with the post office. We have no control. But look at this card. Look at it. So, with this, I am going to close. I hope you enjoyed seeing everyone's ATC cards. Like I said, I'm going to get them swapped out tomorrow and get them to everybody. So, I don't know. This is the kind of stuff that I do, along with upcycling and doing some journals. I've always enjoyed ATC cards. So, I try to do a little bit of everything. I've worked in clay, so I'm going to try to show you things that I've done and continue to do. So I'm kind of hoping that there's something for everybody. So anyway, please tell your friends to come and check me out. I hope you have subscribed, and I hope you've given me a thumbs up. And remember, if you want to participate too, come on and join ATC Fun. I'm sure they'll be glad to have you. But anyway, I want to say goodbye, good night, and again, subscribe, and I will catch you playing in a garden of beautiful yellow flowers one day. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you later. Bye.